Hello, friends. Have you ever wondered why some people see every challenge as an opportunity while others get discouraged by even the smallest failure? Why is it that some people keep growing continuously while others remain stuck in the same place? The answer lies in our mindset. Carol S. Dweck's amazing book explains that the way we think is the biggest reason behind our success or failure. This is not just a motivational message. It's based on real scientific research. It shows us how our way of thinking decides the entire direction of our lives. In our society, we are often taught that talent and intelligence are the keys to success. But is it really that simple? If that were true, then every talented person would automatically be successful. Reality tells us a very different story. This book shows that it's not just talent or intelligence that matters, but rather our mindset that determines how far we can go in life. Dweck defines two kinds of mindsets: the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. People with a fixed mindset believe their abilities are set at birth and cannot change. They fear failure, avoid challenges, and run from criticism. On the other hand, people with a growth mindset believe that their abilities can always be developed with effort and the right strategies. They see challenges as opportunities, learn from failures, and try to become better every single day. Think about it. If Thomas Edison, Albert Einstein, or Michael Jordan had believed they were born with limited abilities, would they have become great in their fields? Of course not. They worked with a growth mindset, embraced failure as a teacher, and kept improving. In this video, we're going to explore the most powerful lessons from Carol Dweck's book Mindset, so that you too can develop a growth mindset and achieve incredible success in your life. Whether it's your career, studies, business, or personal life, this book can transform the way you think. So stay with me till the end. Because this is not just a summary of a book. It's a golden chance to change your thinking and unlock new possibilities in your future. Let's dive into the wisdom of this powerful book and see how the right mindset can turn your dreams into reality.
Chapter 1: The Mindsets. Why do some people keep moving forward even in difficult situations, while others give up the moment things get tough? Why do some people keep learning and growing, while others stay restricted within self-made boundaries? It all depends on the structure of our thinking, our mindset. What we achieve, what we learn, and how we experience life is deeply controlled by our mindset. This isn't magic, it's science. Dweck's research shows that there are two main types of mindsets: the fixed mindset and the growth mindset.
People with a fixed mindset believe that intelligence and abilities are inborn and cannot change. If they fail at something, they start to see themselves as failures. They link their identity with success or failure and often give up when things get difficult. People with a growth mindset believe that abilities can always be developed with effort and the right approach. They see learning as a process and failure as part of that process. For them, each setback is a lesson, not a permanent mark on their identity. Is our mindset fixed from childhood, or can we change it? The truth is, mindsets are flexible. They are shaped by our experiences, upbringing, and teachings. For example, if a child is praised with, "You are so smart," they may start to believe intelligence is permanent. But if instead they are told, "You worked hard, that's why you succeeded," they learn to connect growth with effort. Dweck explains an experiment in which one group of children was told they were intelligent, and another group was praised for their effort. When given a tough task, the first group gave up quickly, feeling it was beyond their talent. The second group kept trying, because they believed they could learn. This proves that if we think we are limited, we will remain limited. But if we believe skills can be learned, then possibilities are endless. Now think about your own life. Have you ever quit something just because you thought you weren't good at it? Have you ever linked failure directly with your identity? If yes, that's a sign of a fixed mindset. But here's the good news. You can change it. By shifting your mindset, you can change your future. You can transform every failure into a lesson and see every obstacle as a new beginning. This idea is powerful not only for personal growth, but also in education, business, sports, and relationships. When we adopt a growth mindset, we don't just transform ourselves, we inspire those around us too. So the next time you face a challenge, ask yourself, will you give up, or will you treat it as an opportunity to learn? The answer will decide whether you are living with a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. Chapter 2. Inside the Mindsets. Have you ever noticed how you feel when someone says, "You're not good at this"? Do you take it as a challenge and try to improve, or do you accept it as proof that you'll never be good at it? This moment defines your mindset. Mindsets are not just beliefs. They are mental frameworks that shape every decision, every effort, and every response in life. A child told they are smart begins to think success comes from talent alone, not effort. If they fail, they start avoiding challenges to protect their image. But if instead a child is told, "You succeeded because you worked hard," they develop a growth mindset. They learn that success comes from persistence and strategy, not just talent. Experiments confirm this. When children praised for their intelligence faced difficult problems, they gave up quickly. But the children praised for effort became more motivated and kept trying harder. This is the huge difference. Fixed mindset sees failure as a threat to self-worth. Growth mindset sees failure as part of progress. Mindsets don't stop at academics. They shape every area: business, sports, relationships, even how we see ourselves. For example, if an athlete is told they are born a champion, one loss can break them completely. But if they are taught they can always improve, every defeat just becomes a stepping stone toward a bigger comeback. So reflect on your life. How many times have you avoided challenges because you thought you weren't good enough? How many times have you treated failure as proof you lack ability? If so, that's a fixed mindset at work. But remember, mindsets can change. By choosing to see difficulties as learning opportunities, you can rewrite your story starting today. Chapter 3. The truth about ability and accomplishment. Sometimes it seems like some people succeed effortlessly while others struggle despite working hard. Is success only about natural talent, or is something else more important? Dweck's research shows that success is not just about innate talent. It depends on how we see our abilities. Talent may give an initial advantage, but the real determinant of long-term success is mindset. People with a fixed mindset think their abilities are predetermined. If they are good at something, they keep doing it. But if they struggle, they quit quickly, fearing failure will prove they're not skilled. Growth mindset individuals, however, see abilities as flexible. Through effort, practice, and strategy, they believe they can master any skill. Take Michael Jordan, for example. Many call him a natural-born basketball genius. But the truth is, he wasn't even good enough to make his school team at first. He was cut. If he had adopted a fixed mindset, he might have quit basketball forever. Instead, with a growth mindset, he worked tirelessly, practiced relentlessly, and transformed himself into one of the greatest athletes in history. This proves that talent alone is never enough. Mindset, effort, and persistence define greatness.